When I'm making videos, one of the things that I always strive to do is be as transparent as possible. I don't ever want you to get the wrong idea about me, that I have it all together. I don't. I'm very far from it, actually. And I'll give you a perfect example. Today's one of the nicest days, I think, this year in New York. So obviously, I have not gone running in quite a while and said, you know what? It's time to get training. I mean, I have a half marathon in a little over 6 months, so maybe it's time to actually go for a run. And I did. And it didn't go well. I'll be completely honest. It was slow. I had to stop a few times. My feet were killing me. And I never thought in my mind, having run for many years, that 3 miles would feel as long as it did. Because in some ways I thought it was 10, and it wasn't. But that's okay. And I think it's important to look at things for what they are. It was my first run. It was my first time getting out there this year in reality. And yes, you're going to struggle. Yes, I struggled. And I even let my kids see that I struggled because I think it's important. I think it's important for kids sometimes to see their parents striving and not always succeeding at it, but working toward it and having a positive attitude about it. One thing that I always try to do is at least emulate the things that I'm trying to teach my kids. And I know most parents try to do the same thing. For me, one of the things that I think is most important is just not giving up. When things get tough, when things get frustrating, you don't give up. And for me on this run today, it got tough and frustrating. At one point, I'm sweating through my shirt, sweating through my jacket. My feet are killing me. And you would think I've never run before, which is ironic because in some ways I felt like I never did. But I kept going. I knew I had to get back, and I kind of started to break it down into little pieces. And when I got back, I told my kids, the run didn't go well. I was slow, took a lot of breaks, didn't really quite get it. As my dad would say, sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. Today, the bear ate me, and that's okay. Because you know what? Next time I'm going to go out again, and again, and I'm going to keep going. And you know what? Over time, I'm going to get better. I know I will. It's something that over years of experience, I know that the more I work at something, the better I'll get. And guess what? I'm so far from alone on this that it's laughable. We're all like this. The more we work at basically anything, the better we get at it. It's something that I've been trying to instill in my kids when they don't get it on the first try or the second or the 10th. And I've always felt that sports was such a great metaphor for this because more often times than not, you have to do an action so many times in order to get even barely proficient at it, let alone great at it. But we sometimes forget that. We see highlight reels online. We see these videos of people getting something, and we don't know how many times they tried. We don't know how many times they failed. Most people don't actually share their failures online, or in the alternative, they share it way too much. And I don't think I'm alone in seeing this. We all kind of feel these highlight reels online, or these, well, I'll call them pity parties online, where at the end of the day, it's not reality. And that's one thing I always want to kind of put forward. I want to be authentic. Sure, I struggle. And sure, I'm going to keep going. And sooner or later, I'll be successful in what I want to do. Just like you could be. Just like anybody else is. Doesn't mean I'm going to be the greatest? Hell no. I ain't going to be the fastest. But that's okay. I don't need to be the fastest. I want to do it for me. Just like I think more often times than not, most of us just want to do something for us. To build that self-confidence. To feel better about ourselves. To know that we can accomplish something when we really put our mind to it. And to set an example. Because at the end of the day, if we can set that example and help somebody else, that sometimes is going to be so much better than almost anything else we can do. You never know the hope that you could give somebody else just by being you. Maybe we should be that a little bit more in the world, don't you think? Sure could use a little hope. So be you. Try to be the best you. Not for anyone else, but for you. That's what I'm trying to do for me. And you know what? While it did suck getting my teeth kicked in running, I'm glad I did it. And I'm sure you will be too.